Following segment on KROC AM is sponsored and paid for by the Gwaltney Group of RE/MAX Results. Robin Gwaltney joins us in the studio this morning. Robin, how are you?
I am just great. Rich, how about you?
Great. Hope
Awesome.
you had a great Easter weekend.
Had a wonderful weekend.
Nice. Yeah, the weather held up. Got a little drizzly in the morning, but that's okay.
Yeah, it worked out.
Hey, how did the last week we talked about the big house on Bailey Hills?
Oh, my gosh. I found out just how popular you are, how many people are listening to this radio. I had a call probably 10 minutes after I left here and showed it, and I showed it again 2 days later, and I think 8 other agents showed it. So we have had 10 showings since I mentioned that house on this radio. So if I get anything else that I have a hard time moving, I know where I'm going to come and talk about it.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah, I
mean, you'd only had
it.
a small amount of few showings in the months prior to that.
Yeah, people are afraid of the fact that it needs a little bit of a facelift, and that piqued their interest and got them out there. So it was enough to get somebody to write an offer. So we're still in negotiations, but hopefully we'll get that sold.
Nice. Way to go.
Yeah,
all
excited.
Right. We're going to talk today about downtown condos.
Yes, we are in desperate need of them. As you all know, the residents matched last week, and so there's a lot of young residents that are going to be coming to Rochester, and they now know it, so they want homes. And many of them, and I can tell you that personally, our team has 6 residents waiting in line to buy a downtown condo. And I know there's got to be residents that are finishing up that are leaving, so we're hoping that we'll hear from them and have some inventory to sell.
And when you're talking downtown, you're not talking necessarily right on Broadway downtown. You're talking about at least within walking distance to the hospital or to the clinic
St. Mary's
or
exactly. Anything walkable. You know, they've got their nice shuttle service back and forth from one campus to the other, so anything walkable. A lot of these young people don't want to deal with a car while they're here, and they spend so much time at the hospital or at the clinic or studying. That's really where they have to be.
Well, why aren't there any? I mean, rentals are the big deal.
Yeah, there's just not a lot. You know, there's the Rochester Towers building, and then there's that Five Oaks building, and then there's the other big one on right behind Five Oaks. I can't think of the name of it. But, I mean, not much. There's a few up on top of Holiday Inn. There's just not much. I noticed that old hotel closed right behind Rochester Towers, and I'm dreaming that maybe somebody's going to knock it down and build some condos for sale.
That's a hint.
Yeah.
Any developers out there, but that's not going to do those residents that are going to be here pretty soon.
No, so anybody
there are a bunch leaving.
Yeah, so who's ever selling a condo in walkability to either campus, please call us, because we've got people waiting in line that will pay top dollar for those babies.
All right. So how do they get a hold of you?
Call my cell phone will be great. That's 507-259-4926. Or you can always visit our website at gwaltneygroup.com.
Talking with Robin Gwaltney today on KROC AM. So why the shortage of condos?
I don't know. I just think, people... For a while there, we couldn't sell some of those units. People didn't want to pay the association fees, and they didn't want to deal with the older buildings. But now they're hot, hot, hot. So if you have any condo downtown that you've been thinking about selling, now is when you're going to get your top dollar for it.
Well, there's a lot of advantages to a condo.
Absolutely.
I mean, you got people taking care of your sidewalk. You got people taking care of your lawn.
And you've got, most of them have a workout center and a pool and underground parking and just the convenience.
Good neighbors.
Good neighbors.
It's all there.
It is.
All right.
So I'm not the only one that has a need for those, I'm sure, but I'm the one that wants to list them so we can get them sold.
And you're the one speaking here. So
that's right, darn
it. That's what you do. So go to gwaltneygroup.com.
Or give me a call on my cell phone. Love to help you.
All right. What's that number again?
507-259-4926.
All right. Going to do any more showings at the Bailey House, or is that?
Well, I'm hopefully going to get that deal put together. But now, hopefully, as soon as I leave here.
Just in case.
Yeah, but as soon as I leave here today, I hope my phone's going to start ringing off the hook with people who want me to sell their condos.
All right.
All right. Thanks, Rich.
Condo selling day. Thanks, Robin. Robin Gwaltney. It's 15 minutes past 9 o'clock at KROC AM.